The quality of my tracks has improved and how quickly I make them.
I learned Logic inside and out here at Point Blank, like every bell and whistle, because Logic's an onion, and I just learned every single layer.
From things like analog synthesis, my sound has developed into my sound. Basically, I built all my own sounds in my songs.
There was definitely a point on the course where I noticed that a couple of my songs were starting to sound in the same ballpark. I thought, oh, they sound like my stuff.
It's very hands-on. Teachers are real producers whose names you know and whose records you have.
I learned a ton of stuff and it's awesome, and I've made like at least 6 tracks and a couple remixes all in Ableton since then.
You can teach an old dog new tricks, apparently.
A major factor of choosing Point Blank was because the tutors had industry experience, and it was really very evident when we sat in the class.
Nowhere else are you going to get the kind of interaction with someone who is working at the top of their field as with Point Blank.
I mean, these guys were real life case studies.
They always gave me feedback and they answered all the questions that I had. How to program synthesizers, how to create special effects.
And it's just amazing how that allows you to get past these obstacles that can eat up months and months of your production time.
With the music business part of the course, I learned essentially how to set up a label A to B, and it helped vastly with everything. You know, I learned to do press releases, to properly market my music.
It's really inspiring. Obviously, you've got a lot of successful artists that are coming into interviews and masterclasses. There's always, you know, something going on.
The thing that I really picked up on was the cross-course collaboration, which is what strengthens the college as a whole.
2 of the guys that were in my radio production course ended up working at RENE with me. Even people that weren't in my classes, I've stayed in contact with. A girl called CRISSY, I know she's gone on to cover for DJ Q on One Extra, and she's doing really well.
If you're in the building, take advantage of what is here. Like, whilst I was doing my night DJ courses, there was a production course going on in the next door room. Like, one of my best mates now is someone that used to do the production course. She's called Queenie.
I literally was like a proper beginner, and no one ever kind of like lost their patience with me, and yeah, it gave me that confidence. So I came out of it being like, I know exactly what I want to do.
I can say bottom line, this is the best money I've ever spent on music production.
And my first single went to #1 in the Juno charts. So yeah, it definitely gave me what I wanted, which was to be a producer, singer, songwriter.
So if you're considering spending any money on music production, whether it's on a VST or on some other course, I would put Point Blank at the top of your list.